El Salvador offers prison to U.S. for deportation of criminals. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio announced that El Salvador could help detain dangerous criminals deported by the U.S. President Nayib Bukele has proposed that the U.S. use his prisons to detain illegal immigrants who are dangerous criminals, like the MS-13 gang, the Tren de Aragua and all the others. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio announced on February 3, after a meeting that lasted more than 3 hours at the presidential residence on the outskirts of El Salvador's capital. In addition to pledging to take back Salvadoran citizens deported from the U.S., President Bukele also offered to help deport citizens of other countries and detain U.S. citizens or permanent residents who are dangerous criminals. We can send him to El Salvador and he will put them in prison here, Mr. Rubio said. The Secretary of State did not reveal the U.S.'s official response to President Bukele's proposal, only saying that details of the U.S.-El Salvador agreement would be announced in the future. Meanwhile, Mr. Bukele announced on X that he had opened the opportunity for the U.S. to rent prisons. He emphasized that El Salvador only accepts convicted criminals, including U.S. citizens. The fee will be quite cheap for the U.S., but it is a significant source of revenue for us, helping us maintain the prison system on a sustainable model, he said. The Trump administration is working hard to negotiate with countries to speed up the repatriation of illegal residents in the U.S. However, some countries such as Cuba and Venezuela have diplomatic tensions with the U.S. and have limited the number of citizens they accept. To solve this problem, Secretary of State Rubio advocates finding partner countries to accept citizens of other countries who have been deported from the U.S. Addressing illegal immigration is one of the top priorities of the Trump administration. He has vowed to carry out the largest deportation operation in American history, affecting an estimated 11 million undocumented immigrants in the country. Since Mr. Trump took office, the U.S. has organized many deportation flights to Latin American countries such as Guatemala, Mexico, Brazil and Colombia using C-17 military aircraft. President Trump asserted that the massive deportation flights are helping the U.S. get respect again, after many years of being laughed at as a fool.